Hey there folks, welcome back to the homestead. I'm looking for your help. Can you help me find a zero emission or super low emission excavator or tractor? I can't seem to find one. Right here behind me, this is not a zero emission or low emission excavator. It's a regular John Deere excavator. It's not mine. We've hired someone to do the excavation, the grubbing of our driveway, to get out all the stumps and the rocks so we can get easier access to the interior of our property. Now I'm looking for something like this, but a heck of a lot smaller, to do the same thing as well as other things on a property, but have a much smaller environmental footprint. Now, if I was in the US or in Europe, I'd have oodles of options, from zero emission tractors to a lot of zero emission excavators. But living in Canada, the options are pretty nil. And I think it has something to do with, I guess, the government and its regulations around batteries. That's different than what's needed for the US and Europe. I think I haven't done that much research into it, but that's what I can gather. So I'm still looking for a zero emission, a battery powered excavator or tractor, but I've also started looking at smaller, compact size tractors. Here locally, we have a couple of companies that carry small tractors and small excavators. We have Coyote, we have Kubota, we have New Holland, and we have Mahindra. And I went and I spoke to salespeople in each one of those places to find out a little bit more about the technology that they use in their tractors and excavators to reduce emissions, and just trying to find which one is the least polluting, just in case we have to go that route. The Coyote rep was pretty good. They gave me the information that I have to do a little bit more research on. A New Holland gave me some information as well, and so did Mahindra. The unfortunate thing with Kubota, I tried several times explaining to the salesperson what I was looking for. I was looking just for their technology that they use to reduce pollution, and he kept telling me, you know, what tractor am I looking at, and he'll tell me. And I told him, like, my purchase will depend upon which tractor will be the less polluting. Anyway, I gave up on Kubota, so it leaves me with New Holland, Coyote, and Mahindra. Now, I believe all of them have to adhere to, I think it's a tier 4 standard for exhaust, and they all meet that because they wouldn't be able to be sold in Canada. So I'm looking for something, I guess, that's a little bit better than tier 4. As I was going to go to a few companies online to get information on the emissions of their tractors and their excavators, I figured I'd contact Kubota customer service. I explained to them the situation that I had with the local retailer, and they responded that they don't provide information and for me to go back to the retailer. Doesn't make any sense, but that's what they said. So I went to a few other companies online and had limited success in getting information. And to be funny, that I actually got better response from overseas suppliers of mini excavators and tractors than I did with a couple of big name North American companies. They'll remain nameless, but they sell tractors that are green and yellow, and the other companies sell white tractors. But I do have one bit of good news here, kind of tractor related, but not. Can-Am, for 2026, they will be offering a zero emission Outlander 4x4 ATV. I am stoked, and I can't wait to see one in real life. So there we are, trying to figure out what kind of excavator or tractor that we can get to have the least environmental impact on our property. And I'm having a lot of trouble. So if you have any ideas or any suggestions, or if you're a company that sells a tractor that has like super low emissions or zero emissions, please reach out to me, you know, put a comment down below or contact me. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, folks, that's it for this little appeal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.